You're tuned into On the Road with Studio A, powered by Aderant. It starts with the A.
Welcome, everybody, to the latest podcast here at Studio A, powered by Aderant. Joining me today is Lisa Erickson, our VP of Cloud Transformation and AI, and Miriam McLemore and for the AWS. And the first thing I'm going to do, Miriam, and ask you, for you to tell everybody what you do and give them your title.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. My name's Miriam McLemore, and I'm an enterprise strategist with the AWS. It's kind of an interesting group. We're all former customers that led large-scale transformations to the AWS cloud, and now we operate as executive advisors to our customers on their transformation journeys. Prior to AWS, I was the corporate CIO at the Coca-Cola Company, and so many years at Coke driving change.
It's a great background for our clients, but most of them are law firms. Any connection to legal? What's?
Yeah, I actually do. My dad had a very large law firm in Atlanta with offices across the Southeast. And so my first job was in his law library.
Oh wow! Well, sometime you're gonna have to tell me what it's like being the daughter of a lawyer, because I'm sure our folks that out there in the audience want to know a little bit like what that's about. But instead, let's go over to you, Lisa. So let's take a minute here and talk about what just happened here at Momentum. So you got up on stage, you did a great demo. Tell everybody what you showed.
Yeah. So I think you were talking about three things: that we're working over on the next 12 months, which is our new unified interface. And the second is our modernization of analytics. And then the third is, as we expand and train, Ask Maddie integrating into multiple use cases. So I went through all three of those things and gave a demo of how the interface will come together, multiple applications from that single interface, reporting and analytics being there and customizable from dashboards to reporting, all the way into Ask Maddie being more than just associate for, say, product documentation or how-tos, but into actual performing outcomes and tasks for our customers.
Yeah, and you launched several new private previews, right? Analytics and what else?
Yeah, so with those things we've been working on them, it's not just vaporware, but we're at the beginning of stages of working on them. So it's a private preview of Ask Maddie, and it's a private preview of analytics. So we're really at the stage where we're wanting to engage with customers and get their feedback.
Yeah, so Ask Maddie. So we're launching Ask Maddie. Tell the users a little bit about what that is and what it does.
Yeah, so Ask Maddie is our generative AI-based chatbot or virtual associate. And the first thing that Ask Maddie started out as was to help our internal teams, particularly support in terms of how do I get a quick answer to maybe a product question or an issue my customers are having. So we've started to train Ask Maddie on our internal documentation, our product documentation, and now we're expanding that and making that available to our customers. So it starts with what is, how-to types of questions, but it's also Ask Maddie as a foundation is in being integrated into lots of our applications. So in the demo I just gave, it was Ask Maddie making a recommendation on what short pay invoices I should go after first, right? So it's those types of integrations we'll be working on next.
Yeah, that's outstanding. And Miriam, so we've been working on a lot of these capabilities with your team at AWS, helping us modernize in a project that you call, I think, your Advanced Modernization Lab. So why don't you tell the audience a little bit about what that looks like, what's that kind of engagement, and what other programs are out there that clients can take advantage of?
Yeah, absolutely. And first of all, I just love seeing the demo and seeing the use of artificial intelligence in any use case, but this particularly as an assistant is, I think, what we need to be doing for all of our customers. So wonderful, wonderful demo. And we are just thrilled to be partners because the Application Modernization Lab is a lab that helps companies take legacy applications and bring them into the architecture that enables you to use all the new and current technologies. And so we have that as well. You are taking advantage of our MAP program, which is a way to accelerate migration to cloud, because cloud, of course, enables us to bring all this data together, to have these kind of assistants that can be effective for your customers.
Yeah, these are great programs, and we sincerely appreciate the engagement and the outcomes that we're driving. So, Lisa, we also launched a new private preview coming out of that Advanced Modernization Lab. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So with GL, it's a module that is taken from the existing application, and we've modernized it cloud native. And so this was an opportunity for the AWS team and the Aderant team to work together on taking that, making it cloud native. But what's interesting about that is it was architecture all the way down through implementation as well. And so I think we got some really important things out of it. One is it sets a foundation for our evolving data model as we modernize to the cloud. So this is an application where we now moved it to a modern database. It's a good template and blueprint for that. Not every single one of our modules or applications will be the same, but it really helped with that. I also think it exposed the team to more modern deployment kind of operations, basically cloud DevOps type of operations, which I think was really good in terms of automating that.
Yeah, sure. It definitely helped us learn a lot about how to do things right in cloud. You know, kind of down that path of how to do things right. Let's talk about security. I know a lot of our firms are really interested in security. So, Miriam, maybe you start. What's your point of view? Like how does AWS think about security and securing cloud data?
Yeah, security is job zero when you're a large-scale cloud provider. AWS is architected to be the most flexible and secure cloud computing platform available today. We have to satisfy the security requirements of our military customers, governments, global banks that have very tight security regulations. And so as a result, we have over 300 security services that are made available to our customers based on the uniqueness of their business. We also have over, I think it's exactly 143 security standards and compliance certifications that meet the regulatory agencies around the globe's requirements.
Yeah, Lisa, so, expound on that for our clients. What are we doing? What are we doing to ensure security?
So I want to start with what she mentioned, because that is the foundation for us. There's a lot that they've done there with the security services, with the practices, with the controls they have in their cloud, where we then don't have to build that ourselves. So that is the foundation. But on top of that, we have to do our own things that make sense for our own operations, our own applications, and the platform itself. And those are things like SOC 2 certification, security operational controls for our cloud ops teams, but we get to learn from them at the same time and implement some of those things.
That's great. So, this has been a great conversation. I just want to say thank you to both of you. Hopefully our clients are enjoying it. So, Lisa, Miriam, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're tuned into On the Road with Studio A, powered by Aderant. It starts with the A.